Hello everyone and welcome to the Legal Access, where we talk everything commercial and labor law. My name is Nesha and today we are going to be discussing the conversion of closed corporation to private companies. So I might call closed corporation CC now and again, and I might call a private company a company now and again. So just know what I mean when I say that. Before I continue, thank you for tuning in, first of all. And secondly, thank you for subscribing. Thirdly, thank you for the likes, thank you for the comments, and thank you for telling people about this channel. I appreciate it. Okay, so a closed corporation is not so different from a private company in that they both have legal personalities. A closed corporation has a different personality from its members, okay? The same way a company would have a different personality from its shareholders, okay? So due to the Companies Act of 2008, from May 2011, we can no longer have closed corporations. Like, we can't have new closed corporations that are incorporated after May 2011. But closed corporations that have been there before May 2011 can continue to operate. Hence, even today, we still have closed corporations that exist. Okay, so why would you want to convert if the law does not prohibit you from operating a closed corporation? I don't know. You'll decide after I tell you just the 3 reasons why a company is better than a CC. Okay, so the first reason is that with a CC, you can only have 10 members. So the number of members is limited to only 10, whereas with a company, you can have as many shareholders as you want. Therefore, with a CC, you are limited as to the people that can invest in your business entity. And then another reason, it's basically most of the reasons, if not all, look at the growth of the business entity, the growth of the CC compared to how a company would grow. Because the second reason is the fact that with a CC, you cannot have a juristic person become a member of the CC. Again, that limits the growth of the CC, because now only natural persons can invest, whereas I like to think that a juristic person can have more capacity instead of capital to invest in a business entity. Well, that's just me thinking. And with a company, you can have another company or another whatever business entity invest in your company and become a shareholder of that company, but you cannot have that with a CC. Only natural person, as in me as a person or you as a person, but as a company or as a partnership, we cannot be members of a CC. And the third one is a CC cannot have an interest in another CC. So interest can go from being a member or being in a partnership. Like, there cannot be, a relationship. There cannot be a relationship between one CC and another CC, whereas with companies, there can definitely be a relationship. One company can have an interest in another company. One company can be a shareholder of another company. A company and a company can form a partnership, and so on and so on. So CCs limit you. There's a bit of limitations when it comes to CCs, and you can convert. So if you want to, you should. Whereas you cannot convert from a company from a CC, because we can't incorporate new CCs, same way we cannot convert a company to a CC, but you can convert a CC into a company, and those are the benefits that I just told you. Those are the benefits of converting from a CC to a company. So how do you convert? You come to me and I tell you, and I do everything for you, and you pay me. I would suggest that you get a legal person for the conversion, but these are the documents that you will need to convert from a CC to a company. You will need a notice of conversion form. You get it from the CIPC. Okay, so you fill in that form, and then you will also need a written consent from all of the members in the CC. That's if you are not the only member. If you're the only member, then it shouldn't be a problem, but if there are a couple of members, then you will need their written consent that they consent to the conversion, and then the idea is they will be shareholders to the company once it's converted. And then you will also need a memorandum of incorporation. The idea is, we assume that you already have a memorandum of incorporation. Okay, so because a company needs a memorandum of incorporation. So if you plan to convert from a CC to a company, then you must definitely have a memorandum of incorporation. I assume that all of you that own companies out there have memorandum of incorporation. So although I know most of you don't, you just register and move on. Well, there's a memorandum of incorporation that you can just download from the CIPC. If you don't want me to draft it for you, you can just download one from the CIPC. But it's advisable to get a memorandum of incorporation drafted by a specialist in commercial law. Yeah, and then there's a fee that you pay. I'll tell you how much when you call me to convert for you. Anyway, yes, those are the 4 things that you will need to convert, and those are the reasons why you should convert. Yeah, if you want to convert, you can convert from a CC to a private company. It's not a lot of work, to be honest, and you get to enjoy the benefits of having a private company instead of a CC. Okay, so that's it for the conversion of a closed corporation to a private company. Now, the workshop is a few days away, less than 28 days away. So please make those final payments. I'll let you know as to when we will stop taking payment. For now, we're still accepting, but we're going to stop soon, just so we can finish the admin before the day of the workshop. It's still on the 28th of August from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The price 350 rands. We have 3 speakers on commercial law, accounting, and some motivation from a businesswoman, since it's in Women's Month, August. So we have a young Black woman winning in the business industry who will just be giving ideas and advice on how to succeed in business, basically. So yeah, if you haven't paid yet, please make that payment, and I'll see you then. If not, I'll see you next week.